Today we celebrate our graduation. Today we celebrate our graduation. We have worked so hard, then we have come so far. Now it's time to move with courage each day. Now it's time to move with a smile on our face. Now we celebrate our graduation. Now we celebrate our graduation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Standing before you is the head boy, Olabi Khalilullah, and with me is the assistant head boy, Abdulatif Abdulbasit, the head girl, Mariam Ibrahim, and the assistant head girl, Anfo Shasia.
Today is the day of joy, memories, and gratitude. Just yesterday, we were little toddlers at kindergarten and low basics, crying for mummies.
Today, we stand tall and ready for the next level. Can you believe how fast time went? Alhamdulillah, we did it. We have so much to be grateful for. First, to Allah for life, health, and knowledge.
Next, to our parents. Thank you for the school fees, the wake-up calls, the lunch packs, and prayers.
Then to our teachers, thank you for your patience. Thank you for building our character. We will not be here without you.
And to us, the graduating set of 2026, Alhamdulillah, we did it. We studied together, we played together, we cried and laughed together. We are proud of every one of us.
Now, we are moving to the next level, to junior secondary school. But we go there with confidence because we were taught well.
As we step forward, we carry one important lesson with us, that every child needs a strong foundation to succeed. And the first foundation of every child is the home.
Yes, home is the first place when we learned how to say Bismillah, share, pray, and love. But what happens if that home is broken? Where there is no love, no peace, and no unity?
That is why together we went to share something very close to our hearts. A message that helps children, family, and peace.
Respected parents, teachers, distinguished guests, and my fellow pupils, we, the graduating set of 2026, stand before you today to present the topic, A Child's Place in a Broken Home.
We must have children. Children feel only, but shall I love us?
We humbly ask you to listen attentively as we share our thoughts.
All praise is due to Almighty Allah, the Lord of the world, who created the family as a foundation of society and ordained marriage as a source of love, merit, and tranquility. The stability of the family unit plays a crucial role in the moral, emotional, social, and spiritual development of children. A peaceful home is a child's first school where values are learned and character is shaped. However, when marital relationships break down and end in divorce, children often become the most vulnerable victims of the resulting family disruption. Their sense of safety is shaken and their world suddenly feels uncertain.
It is for this reason that our topic explores a child place in a broken home. We aim to examine the far-reaching effects of divorce on children and society. With the guidance from the Holy Quran and the teaching of Islam, conflict resolution and reconciliation, we will focus on the emotional, psychological, educational, social, and spiritual challenges faced by children from broken homes.
Before discussing these effects, it is important to have a clear understanding of what a broken home means. This understanding will provide the foundation of the cause, effect, challenges faced by children in such circumstances, and the responsibility of families, parents, and society in supporting them.
What is a broken home? A broken home is a family where the parents are separated, divorced, or constantly in conflict, affecting the stability of the home environment. And divorce. Divorce is the legal or social dissolution of a marriage resulting in the separation of husband and wife.
While Islam permits divorce under certain circumstances, it is described by the Prophet as the most hated of permissible things. Therefore, it is encouraged to make positive efforts toward peace, mediation, and understanding before separation becomes inevitable.
According to the available international research and reports from organizations such as the United Nations, UNICEF, and the OECD, 1. Approximately 40 to 50% of marriages in many developed countries end in divorce. 2. About 1 in 5 children, approximately 20%, experience parental separation or divorce before reaching adulthood. 3. Children who are exposed to prolonged parental separation or divorce are more likely to develop anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem than those from stable homes.
Furthermore, children who have experienced divorce in the previous 20 years were more likely to participate in crime and destructive behavior. 5. Divorce creates a decline in household income, particularly for single-parent families, increasing the likelihood of financial hardship and economic instability.
These are not just reports. They are 1. The silent cries of children caught in the middle, longing for the warmth of a complete embrace. 2. Echoes of young voices, yearning for stability, security, and the reassurance that they are loved. 3. The hidden wounds that cannot be seen on the surface but are deeply felt in a child's heart.
4. A reminder that children do not choose their family conflict. Yes, they often bear its greatest emotional burden. A reflection that the greatest local parents can live their children is not a perfect life, but a home made by love, respect, and emotional security. An invitation to replace conflict with compassion, recognizing that every child deserves to go on feeling safe, valued, and heard.
Quran 4 verses 5, Allah says, if I find a breach between them, appoint an arbitrator from his family and an arbitrator from her family. If they both desire, Allah will cause it between them. This verse reflects the position of Islam on the encouragement of reconciliation before separation. It establishes mediation as a practical mechanism for addressing disputes and other family members who can help foster understanding between the spouses.
These verses further highlights that reconciliation is not merely a social process, but one that is supported by divine guidance when both parties are genuinely committed to resorting their relationship. Consequently, it reflects Islam prepares for reconciliation, patience, and mutual respect before divorce becomes unavoidable.
While every marriage is unique, scholars and counselors highlight common triggers that destroy peace in the home. Some of them are 1. Lack of communication.
When couples stop listening and communicating openly, misunderstanding and emotional distance,
2. Infidelity and adultery.
betrayal of trust that often causes deep emotional pain and relationship breakdown.
3. Financial problem.
Hello?
Financial stress and debt can cause ongoing conflict and resentment.
4. Drug and domestic violence.
Physical or emotional abuse destroys trust and makes the home unsafe.
5. Drug and alcoholic abuse.
Addiction weakens the family relationship and reduces a parent's ability to care for the family.
6. Religion difference.
Differences in beliefs or religious practices can lead to conflict when mutual understanding is lacking.
7. Lack of patience and understanding.
Without patience, empathy, forgiveness, small disagreements can become major conflicts.
8. Interference from extended family members.
Excessive involvement from relatives can increase tension instead of promoting peace.
9. Unrealistic expectation.
Expecting a perfect spouse or marriage may lead to disappointment or dissatisfaction.
10. Neglect of marital responsibilities.
Failing to fulfill responsibilities and show care, respect can weaken the marital bond. Divorce is the separation of two adults, but the effects are often extend far beyond the couples. One face practical challenges of separation. Children are often the most vulnerable to its consequences. For many children, divorce means adjusting to a new life reality, remarks uncertain of distress, significance of family life.
I would like to tell you a story about Feromi. Feromi was a boy getting pupils who loved school and football. His home that was once peaceful became a place of chaos. He often heard shouting and saw his parents fighting. In the end, they had to go their separate ways. After that, Feromi became angry, frustrated, and lost interest in learning. At school, he started copying what he saw at home. First classmates shouted at teacher, and his grade dropped. He felt abandoned, unsafe, and alone.
The school counselor invited both parents for a meeting. They agreed that even though they were apart from me, some needed both of them. His dad began to check on him and attend school events. His mother created a calm home and helped with his homework. His teacher and mentors also gave him guidance and support with love and consistency. Femi began to change. He started reading, playing with friends, and smiling.
The days were long, the nights are tough. We
And
dreamed,
we prayed, and that was enough. To every test, to every fight, we found our way, we reached the light.
and now we stand with brand new heights. With grateful
Full
hearts
hearts
we
we
testify.
testify.
For
For every step we know is true. Our teachers, our parents, we thank you. We made it through, together we shine. Our dreams are here, the future is us. With love and faith, we see it through. The victory belongs to you. We made it through, together we shine. Our dreams are here, the future is us. With love and faith, we see it through. The victory
belongs to you.
Our teacher showed us the guiding way. The wisdom bright as the break of the day.
Our parents' love, through thick and thin, the reason why we rise we win.
So here we stand, a brand new start, with courage burning in our hearts. The journey's done, the dreams in view. Today we celebrate with you. We made it through, together we shine. Our dreams are here, the future is ours. With love and faith, we see it through.
The victory belongs to you. We made it through, together we shine. Our dreams are here, the future is ours. With love and faith, we see it through. The victory belongs. For every sleepless night we cried, for every moment we survived. We lift our hands and thanks we bring. This is the song of hope we sing. We made it through, together we shine. Our dreams are here, the future is ours. With love and faith, we see it through. The victory belongs to you.
The impact may vary from one child to another, but some common effects include 1. Emotional distress, such as sadness, anxiety, anger, or confusion. 2. Feeling of insecurity, due to changing the family structure and routines. 3. Losing self-esteem and confidence. 4. Challenges in social relationships with peers and family members. 5. Lack of concentration in school, which affects academic performance. 6. Feeling of being caught between parents during conflict. 7. Increased risk of behavioral contact or withdrawal from social activities. 8. Loss of regular contact with one parent in some cases. 9. Difficulty trusting others or forming healthy relationships later in life. 10. Depression and other mental health challenges, particularly when parental conflict is ongoing.
This impact reminds us that while divorce may sometimes be unavoidable, its effects on children never be overlooked. Children often carry the emotional and psychological consequences of family separation after the legal process has ended. Therefore, protecting the well-being should remain a priority for parents, teachers, educators, religious leaders, and wider community.
Islamic and Quranic remedies for marital conflict. Islam recognizes that disagreements might arise in marriages, but it provides guidance aimed at preserving family, promoting peace, and protecting the children from the harmful effects of conflict and separation. 1. Strengthening taqwa, God's consciousness, remembering accountability to Allah in words, actions, and treatment for one spouse. 2. Mutual kindness and respect, treating one another with compassion, dialogue, even during disagreements. 3. Open and honest communication, resolving misunderstandings through respectful dialogue rather than silence or hostility.
4. Patience. Exercising self-control when facing challenges. 5. Forgiveness and mercy. Overlooking fault and sending mercy as God loves those who forgive. 6. Foreign mediation. Involving trusted and wise from family to help. 6. 6. Family mediation. Involving trusted and wise representative from family to help reconcile the couple. 7. Supplication and seeking Allah's guidance. Turning to Allah for wisdom, peace, and solution during difficulty.
8. Seeking knowledge and counseling. Learning Islamic teachings on marriage and seeking advice from qualified scholars or counselors where needed. 9. Fulfilling marital rights and responsibilities. Each spouse should strive to fulfill their obligations and respect the rights of others as prescribed in Islam. 10. Prioritizing the welfare of children, considering the emotional and psychological well-being of children when making decisions affecting the family.
While Islam encourages every reasonable effort toward reconciliation, there are situations where divorce becomes the only option. In such cases, parents are encouraged to ensure that their differences do not become a source of suffering for their children.
Measures to protect children after divorce. 1. Maintain peaceful co-parenting. Both parents should cooperate in raising their children despite their separation. 2. Avoid involving children in parental conflicts. Children should not be used as messengers, spies, or instruments of revenge. 3. Speak respectfully about the other parent. Avoid any negative comments that may damage the child's relationship with either parent.
4. Provide emotional reassurance. Frequently remind children that they are loved and that divorce is not their fault. 5. Prioritize the children's welfare over personal grievances. Decisions regarding custody, visitation, and support should focus on the child's best interest. 6. Encourage open communication. Allow children to express their feelings, concern without fear of judgment.
Every child needs love. The home should be peaceful. The home should be full of love. The home should be where we feel safe. The cure is love and prayer. Even after divorce, the responsibilities of parents should remain. Islam teaches us justice, compassion, and kindness in all dealings, especially when children are concerned. Therefore, the end of a marriage shouldn't mean the end of a child's access to love, care, guidance, and support from either parent. Thank you.
Congratulations, we made it through. A chapter closed, a new one opens. With memories, laughter, and tears, we're gonna learn through all these years. Teacher, teacher, olùkọ́ mi ni teacher, tó kọ́ mi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ọjọ́ gbogbo lolùkọ́ mi fi kọ́ mi, ọba ògo ṣàánú wọn. Olùkọ́ tó kọ́ mi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Olùkọ́ tó kọ́ mi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹ ṣé o, olùkọ́ tó kọ́ mi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Àwòlá àgbáyé já, wọ́n sì wá bí ọba ní. Àwòdè bí tìrọ̀ wá òde rí o. Àwòlá àgbáyé já, àwòlá àgbáyé já, wọ́n sì wá bí ọba ní. Àwòdè bí tìrọ̀ wá òde rí o.
Àwọn òbí ṣáwọ́ ọmọ wa ń lọ báyìí ni ẹ jẹ́ kó wáyé wọn sí ẹ dákun.
Ọ̀gá wa ó ní ìwà tútù, ó fẹ́ràn wa tinútinú, ó fẹ́ràn wa tọkàntọkàn, ó fẹ́ràn wa bí ìyá sọ́mọ. Onínúure ìwà rẹ̀ á gbé ẹ o. Onínúure ìwà rẹ̀ á gbé ẹ o. Onínúure táyé bá ti lùtù kọ́ má bẹ̀rù o, má wọ̀yà o. Táyé bá ti ṣe ẹrù mi, ọba òkè àríwọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ bìrìbìrì. Ọba òkè àríwọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ bìrìbìrì.
Mo ti parí primary.
Mo bàbá wọn lọ bá wa, ó ní ìyá tútù,
ó fẹ́ràn wa tinútinú, ó fẹ́ràn wa tọkàntọkàn, ó fẹ́ràn wa bí ìyá sọ́mọ. Onínúure ìwà rẹ̀ á gbé ẹ o. Onínúure
ọmọ ìsinmi.
á gbé ẹ o. Onínúure táyé bá fẹ́ dojú kọ máa bẹ̀rù o, máa fọyà o. Táyé bá fẹ́ ṣe ibi ọba òde àríwá mọ́lẹ̀. Ọba òde àríwá mọ́lẹ̀. Àbúrò wa oníwà tútù, ó fẹ́ràn wa tinútinú, ó fẹ́ràn wa tọkàntọkàn, ó fẹ́ràn wa bí bàbá sọ́mọ. Onínúure ìwà rẹ̀ á gbé ẹ o. Onínúure ìwà rẹ̀ á gbé ẹ o. Onínúure táyé bá fẹ́ dojú kọ má bẹ̀rù o, má fọyà o. Táyé bá fẹ́ ṣe ibi ọba òde àríwá mọ́lẹ̀. Ọba òde àríwá mọ́lẹ̀. Mo ti parí primary, secondary ló kù àti yunifásitì. Ọba Tàálà Rábì ṣe ìrọ̀rùn fún wa o. Mo ti parí primary, secondary ló kù àti yunifásitì. Ọba Tàálà Rábì ṣe ìrọ̀rùn fún wa o.
Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ yìí ká máa bọ́ ń ta.
Primary, secondary ló kù
Àwọn
àti
ẹgbẹ́ wọn ká máa bọ́ ń ta.
yunifásitì. Ọba Tàálà Rábì ṣe
Kára
ìrọ̀rùn
wọn gba ìwé ẹ̀rí wọn.
mo ti parí primary, secondary ló kù àti yunifásitì. Ọba Tàálà Rábì ṣe ìrọ̀rùn fún wa o.
Àwọn òbí àwọn ọmọ yìí ká bọ́ta káwá dúró sí wọn lẹ́yìn láti gba ìwé ẹ̀rí. Wọ́n láwọn ti parí primary, secondary ló kù àti yunifásitì. Ọba Tàálà Ya Rabbi ṣe nírọ̀rùn fún mi. Naam, Alhaj